Hey, and we're live. Just pop in here. Alrighty. Okay, and here we are. Off we go. Into the unknown. Oh, actually, need to... What'll make me do that there? And in we go. One second. I think I messed it up. Oh, I have a viewer. Hello. Hope it's not just myself. I don't think it is. So hello, whomever you are. Forgive me as I restart my game. I goofed something up. Let's hit resume. Perfect. Alright, we're about to fight Magus, the mid-ish game boss, I'd say. Probably early mid-game. Yeah, early mid-game for sure. But yeah, here, so in we go. I gotta keep my mouse primed up to skip this cutscene so it hopefully doesn't crash everything. Yeah, that viewer was just me. That's what I thought. Cast open the gates that lie betwixt heaven and earth. In exchange for the life of this world. Done. And there is Magus. Ready for us to fight. I forgot to click over. Do what I needed to do. Alright. It is time. We're gonna go fight Magus. We're as healed as we can be. I could have swore I saved, but oh well. Ah, frog. How have you fared? Form has been a blessing in disguise. Without it, there are things I'd never obtained.
Thank you, Scott Shannon, and thanks to all of you for being with us. Hour 2, Sean Hannity Show, 800-941-SEAN. If you want to be a part of the program, we are keeping our eyes on this hurricane now bearing down on the east coast of Florida into the Tampa, Tallahassee area, right into the Panhandle, up through Georgia. We just had Governor DeSantis on. I just urge everybody to please be safe, and I know it's for a lot of people, you want to reluctantly resist any government order, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. I don't need you or anybody in your family getting hurt. It's just not worth it. They are expecting some storm surges as high as and swells at 20 feet. Winds now is a Category 3 hurricane that we're looking at, and it's going to be rough for a couple of days. Storm surges are expected to be very high. We had Weather Bell. I've been been checking in with weatherbell.com's Joe Bastardi about all of this, so we'll continue to monitor every bit of it. We did have the special counsel in the J6 case bring forward the full case that post the Supreme Court decision regarding presidential immunity that had to be altered severely, and it seems like the main argument is, well, this was, even though he was president, every action that Donald Trump took was really candidate Trump. I don't think it was candidate Trump, it was President Trump. And, but for a Obama-appointed judge that, doesn't seem to care about what has been a 60, some say even 90 days, supposedly informal policy of the Department of Justice not to bring politically charged information to the public in the days leading up to an election. They're doing that anyway. We'll talk to David Schoner in a minute. He points out rightly that it's a violation. It violates a provision in the DOJ manual. But the bottom line is, if the judge allows this information to be put before the public, there is no meaningful opportunity for President Trump to rebut any and all of this. And the media is going to quote it, and then Donald Trump will be under a gag order. I mean, you simply can't make it up. In another case, we have out of New York, the appeals court in New York, some of the judges, one judge, about this Judge Engoron, the guy that stuck to the $18 million value of Mar-a-Lago, ignored a top realtor. He wouldn't even allow the guy to testify, a guy that knows Palm Beach real estate as well as anybody, that this property was much closer in value to $1 billion than $18 million, and he's just stuck to this ridiculous valuation. And then, of course, the $500 million judgment. One judge called the penalty troubling, wondered if the state's policing and private business transactions amounted to deterrence or mission creep. Anyway, a 5-judge panel in the state's intermediate, the appeals court in New York City, quizzing the attorneys representing President Trump in the AG's office during oral arguments. And at times, the judges appeared dubious of both sides, but often judges in appeals courts ask pointed questions of both sides. I can't imagine they're not going to see the bias in this case. Certainly, at some level, this is going to be overturned. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Also, we are following the story of the mayor of New York City, the first mayor in New York City history, who has been charged with accepting bribes from wealthy foreign business people, including at least one Turkish government official. He's also accused of campaign finance fraud. Just reading from what we know so far, Eric Adams, the defendant, compounded his gains from the straw contributions by using them to defraud New York City and steal public funds. New York City has a matching funds program that matches small dollar contributions from individual city residents with up to 8 times their amount of public funds to give New Yorkers a greater voice in elections. Adams' campaigns applied for matching funds based on known straw donations fraudulently obtaining, it goes on, as much as $2,000 in public funds for each illegal contribution. Adams and those working at his discretion falsely certified compliance and applicable campaign finance regulations, despite Adams' repeated acceptance of straw donations, relying on the concealed nature of the illegal contributions to falsely portray his campaigns as law-abiding. As a result of those false certifications, the mayoral campaign received more than $10 million in public funds. And that series of people around the mayor also being charged. And, this has now been ongoing. This is not a surprise. We played in the last hour under no circumstances. Eric Adams says, will he resign? Listen to what he says.
No, listen, I'm here. I was elected by the people of this city, over 700,000 strong. And this is a city that is extremely resilient. This is a city we have gone through some difficult and hard times, and we're going to continue to move forward as a city. And that's what that's shown. I think the narrative here that's missing, 10 months ago when my phones were removed, we have not gone backwards. We have not stood still. We showed how we operate during difficult times. And when you say who's the point person that's going to deal with business communities, who's going to deal with the business of running the city, the point person is competent team. You don't have a team of deputy mayors, a competent team of people are going to continue to lead forward, and we're excited about that.
All right, so he's being defiant, and now a series of high-ranking officials in his administration gone, charged, and and this is going to be a big deal. He also claims that his comments about how illegal immigration and that crisis is going to destroy New York City has put him at odds with federal prosecutors. Big problem before him. It's kind of going to be a cut and dry case. Either he took the money, knew about it, or didn't. And I would assume they wouldn't go after a sitting governor if they didn't have substantial amount of evidence, but you never know. And joining us now to weigh in on all of this, we have David Schoen, civil liberties attorney, former counsel for President Trump. Mark Brnovich back with us, former federal and state prosecutor, and AG of the great state of Arizona. Welcome, both of you. David, let's start with you. And first, let's start with Eric Adams and what you see going on there.
Well, it's a very complicated situation. Obviously, it's a very long speaking indictment. They obviously have interviewed and gotten to so-called cooperate some of his aides in the past. The details could only have come from them. We're going to see how it plays out, but I'll say this, and I only can speak for myself.
Audio test. Okay. That was weird. I don't know what happened. I yanked the cord to my headphones and it became a radio. Sorry for the echo. I was listening to myself on a phone for an audio test. But all craziness aside, I'm doing very well today, Storms. How are you? Today? Oh my god, it's been so long since I've had to run a mile. That in and of itself should be an accomplishment. So, good job on beating your personal best. Planning on streaming today, Storms? It is taking everything to not go buy that game after seeing Razzie and Talking play it. It looks so fun, but I already have so many other games I'm wasting so much time on. I forgot about Echoes of Wisdom coming out. That's another one. That's of all the years of accidentally calling Link Zelda, I finally get to play as Zelda. Yes, please. came out today. Oh, wow. Very much not paying attention. Whoops. Bye, Storms. I'll see you soon. Please don't eat the frog either. Trying to find new village. Find village, fight reptiles together, big fight. Oh, gosh darn it. Alrighty. Yes. Ooh. Oh, so this is that Chrono Trigger game that I never shut up about in the streams. It is about time travel and friendship. That's kind of a joke, but not really. Right now I'm trading for items in the prehistoric times, but I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. But basically, you're a kid who happens into some time travel nonsense and inadvertently start trying to, well, you're consciously doing it, but you start trying to save the world from a calamity you discover. I'm just trying to get one thing real quick. I gotta make sure I know. Is it pedal and horn? I just did that. Oh well. I'll look it up later. But yeah, so right now I'm in prehistory, so prehistory. It's 65 million years BC. Let's see if I can get up here. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me yell at my dogs real quick. Sorry. Yeah, 65 million BCE, dinosaurs and the like. There's some reptile people, but they're just kind of there. We just fought them a little bit, a couple missions prior. But yeah, I'll show you the different time periods real quick. It's really cool. My party is comprised of Chrono, the main character, Frog, who I named him Glenn, and a robot who got named Meshi after Dungeon Meshi because it's such a beautiful show. Time This originally released, I think, on the SNES. So, 1995 is when it first came out. But this is the end of time. It's the area you get to unlock a little ways into the game, so you can access all the other time periods, which you access through these little portals here. That's the present, 1000 AD. There's 65 million BC, just that. And then the future, 2300 AD. And I'll take you here and show you this. The future is very sad. Here's the future. It's destroyed. Full of mutants. And God knows what. People barely hanging on. It's made by all the people who made Final Fantasy. I don't know if you ever played those Storms, but it's, yeah. Got a lot of stuff in it for an old game as it is. Well, it's the same place. This is the time where Frog is from.
Them of fraud. Now, you will immediately be protected. You get 50% off when you use the promo code Hannity. That's HomeTitleLock.com, promo code Hannity. Promo code Hannity.
The military creates a set of unique challenges that most people don't recognize. These invisible wounds too often lead to isolation, addiction, and suicide. KWJ prepares our warriors for their time in the military and beyond. The Warriors Journey has built a team of veterans to provide real-time crisis intervention, and our individualized approach to intervention is always confidential and focused on navigating the available help and resources provided by our 92-plus partner organizations.
Details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication.
Test.
And no awkward face-to-face conversations.
No! I am fast. Girls! Did I fix it? Did I fix it? I mean, yeah, the delay is hellacious, but it's stopped for now. This is what I get for using a headset microphone. That is apparently also a radio? Oh, the buzzing's back. I can hear it. Oh, maybe. No, it was there for a second. Anyway. Well, Storms, yeah. Super fun game. Really cool stuff. If you ever have, I don't know, $7 on Steam, it's worth it. You get about 20 hours of playtime at least, and that's if you're blowing through it. Floor 13. Heck yeah, that's almost done, isn't it? I don't know. I never played the third one. So judging from what I saw you playing the other night, you seem fairly proficient with it. Why are you so crazy? Yeah, about the only games I have for my Switch are, I think, Pokemon Arceus, Scarlet and Violet, and then Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, and Dark Souls, because I buy that on everything I have. I'll have to check it out for sure, Storms, especially if it comes on sale. That's the only reason I have most of the games I have. Storms, I really appreciate you coming in, but I think I'm going to save and shut down here just a minute or two just so I can try and figure out why everything is crackling and why I keep tuning into right-wing radio stations. Because that's not okay. Not in my house. I appreciate that, Storms. I'm going to end it out here. If you don't see me, well, you'll probably see me in Razzy's chat once he streams a little bit later. So, anyway, have a good day.